Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, Simply Bliss. So today we have another booktube video, and today we are going to be talking about the books that are on my TBR for the next week and a half and on my trip, because I'm going on a trip next weekend. So I will have 8 hours of driving, 8 to 6 hours of driving that will be done in a 2-day span. So obviously I'm going to read. That's the only logical thing, you know? So, but before then, we still have a week and some change before we even leave. So while I finish my current reads, I have picked the reads that are going to be read immediately after, before I go on my trip. And then we'll talk about the books that I'm taking on my trip with me. Yeah, so this is my current TBR for the next, like, 2-ish weeks. Not even 2 weeks, like a little less than 2 weeks. A little bit less than 2 weeks. So, we're going to start off with the books that I'm reading after my current reads, which hopefully will be done in the next 2-3 days. And all the ones that I'm coming up, they're relatively small. That's why I have them on here, because I know I can finish them quickly. So to give myself something to do before I go on my trip, pick some up. So the first one that I'm going to be reading once I finish my current reads is The Predator, which is the first book in the Darkverse series by Runix. I'm so excited for this book. I've heard nothing but good things about this book. I'm very excited to read this book. I'm going in blind. I don't even want to read the back. It says The Predator. I know it says Darkverse. Dark romance, I'm assuming. So, yes, very excited for this one. But number one, first book that I'm grabbing as soon as I'm done with my current reads. Okay. And then we have number 2. I don't know, from this point on, I don't know what order I'm going to go in. I just know that The Predator is going to be number 1. I don't know what's going to be after number. I'm just showing you them. So, the next one that I have is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. I've heard great things about this, and it's a quick little. So I figured, why not? You know, why not? I'm very excited for it. I heard there's a decent amount of steam in this as well, and it's like cute steam, so I can't wait. Can't wait. The next one, and I'm going in blind for these. Like, I don't even want to read the backs to know. I'm just looking at the cover and what I've heard about the book. The next one that I have, like I said, no particular order, is Mountain Made of Glass, a fairy tale retelling by Scarlett Sinclair. I don't know what this book is about. I don't know about it. It's about it all. Scarlett Sinclair, you know? I've talked about her previously. I love her so much. So, yeah, Scarlett Sinclair. It's a quick one. I think it's the first one in a new series she's working on, but I'm honestly not sure. So, yeah. Alrighty. So, next one we have The 2-Week Roommate by Roxy Newer. I don't know anything about this either. 2-Week Roommate, though. So, I'm assuming they're roommates for 2 weeks and they fall in love. This one is not so little. It's like 400 and something pages, but I figured to immerse myself in a world, you know, cute little romance after some dark and some fairy tale and some ugly love. So now we got like a cute little 2-week romance, you know? And this is like I said, it's a 400 baby. So this will take me at least 2-3 days to finish. So we'll see if I get to it. And then the last one, because I normally just do 4, but I had to, because I really want to start reading this author. I really, really want to start reading this author. So I was like, just do it. Just do it. So I grabbed the Omega Found, and that is by Evelyn Flood. I've heard such good things about Evelyn, and I am so excited to read this book. I'm so excited to read this book. I'm so excited to read this book. I'm so excited to dive into an Evelyn Flood universe. Like, I'm so excited. And I think this is book 1. I don't know. I keep saying that for all of them because I feel like everything is a series now. But I don't know. It could be a novel. I'm not sure, truthfully. But I'm very excited. And this is another quick one. It's like, how many pages is this? Basically 300 pages. Not even 300 pages. So, quick little read. So, yeah. So, those are all the books that I plan to read after my current reads and before my trip next weekend. The next ones that I'm going to take on my trip with me are as follows. The next one being Glass Sword. I had to. It's the second book in the Red Queen series, and I had to. I love it so much. And I read Red Queen on my last trip, so I thought it was only fitting, you know? So, yeah. Glass Sword. So excited. So freaking excited. It makes my heart happy that I know what's going to happen next. Like, soon. Like, oh my gosh, you don't even understand. And then, the next one that I have a couple of books here. I don't know how many I'm going to get to. Like I said, I have driving for 8 hours and then whatever downtime we have while I'm away. So, I don't know what I'm going to get to, but this is what I've decided to bring. Next, I have Night Shift by Annie Crown. Now, this is a sports romance, and I love a sports romance, and that's all I know about this book, is that it's a sports romance. It's also a relatively quick read, being less than 300 pages. So, yeah, I decided to bring that one with me, too. Because I got to get my physical TBR down before I can justify buying more books. Like, I've spent an obscene amount of money on books recently, and I still have such a high TBR, so I have to read some of them before I buy any more. So the book buying ban stays until I get this down to maybe 50. Which should be relatively soon, low-key. Love that for myself. Anyway, next one that I'm going to bring is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I don't know anything about this besides it's a sports romance again, and that it has a decent amount of steam, and that the steam is good. Good steam. Good steam. So, that's the only thing I know about this book. I'm not even going to read it. Going in blind. Love that. Love that for myself. The next one that I decided to pick up was The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Now, I talked about The Teacher in the last video and how that's the first one I read of hers, and I was pleasantly surprised by the mystery thriller. And this is one of her best ones, I've heard. So I decided, hey, it's a relatively quick read, being only 320-ish pages. So, chapters, imagine 320 chapters. OMG, I would love it though. How long would that take? How long would it take you to read 320 chapters, do you think? Anyway, yes, this one. Sorry, a message popped up on my phone and I got distracted. The Housemaid. So that's also coming with me on my trip. Okay, the next one I decided to grab for my trip. And like I said, 8 hours, like just straight reading, I can get a lot accomplished, for sure. I could get a lot accomplished. I could read some books in 8 hours. So, the next one that I have is A.K. Mulford's The High Mountain Court. And it's book 1 of the 5 Crowns of Orkith series. And I'm very excited about it. I haven't really heard much on this. I've seen it pop up on like reels and stuff that I've seen of good books, but I haven't really heard too much on it. So I'm kind of excited, once again, going in blind, as I tend to do. And yeah, so can't wait to talk about this one too. The next one I'm very excited about. I'm happy to bring this with me, even though it's relatively long and I don't know if I'll be able to get to it or if I'll be able to finish it if I do start it while I'm down there. But the next one is Her Soul to Take by Harley Laroux. And the second book actually comes out today. I've mentioned in previous videos how today is April 23rd, and it is still April 23rd. So the second book of the series actually comes out today. Book buying ban that I've mentioned before is still in place, so that won't be happening. Hopefully soon. No, hopefully soon. But yes, I decided to bring this one. This one is steep. This one is almost 500 pages. So it'll take me some time to do this one. But if it's as good as I think it is, I may not be able to put it down, and I'll be able to just finish it all in one go. Like, hopefully that's what happens. So yeah, that's what I'm banking on this. I'm very excited about it, though. And then the last one that I decided to bring with me is Chasing Wildfires by Jessica Joslin. This is a short book that my mom got for me like so long ago, and I've never read it, and I just want to read it so that I could say that I read it to her, because she keeps asking me about it. And yeah, so it says The Journey of Loving an Addict. I don't know, it's also only 119 pages, so that'll take me not long at all. So yeah, this one is coming as well. So yeah, those are the books that I've decided to read after my current reads, and that I'm going to take with me on my trip that I'm taking next weekend. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 books that I plan to read in the next 2 weeks. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I don't know when the next time you'll be hearing from me is. Probably to do some reviews on the 4 current books that I'm reading right now. Once I finish those, I don't know if that'll be today. Not today, definitely not today. I'm not going to finish all 4 of them today. I don't know if it will be tomorrow or Thursday, though. So stay tuned for that. And if you made it this far into the video, leave me a purple heart. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.